What's up, YouTube? I'm Kenny, my fellow stand big fans followers, and my helpcomers and subscribers. This is your helper leader, Maggie Negan, the Walking the Fangirl 27. How's everyone doing today? So, you heard the news, right, you guys? And of course, you've seen the title of my video, right? Yep, apparently, New York Comic Con of this year is risen their prices, and I feel like this is kind of disappointing and very irritating for most fans, including myself. And I'll be discussing with all of you that is attending New York Comic Con or have some complaints, and this is the right video to check it out. But before I do, you guys, if you can really help my video out and gain a lot of views, please like this video, share it with friends and family, as well as subscribe to my Hellfire Club and ring the notification bell for updates of my upcoming videos, vlogs, and so much more throughout the channel. Alrighty, guys. And in the meantime, also please check out my social media platforms in the description down below. As well, please check out Kyle Kennedy, guys. Please check out his latest videos and of course his latest live streams, you guys. But most of all, if you guys haven't had the time, please check out Kyle's blog posts of his incredible artwork and writing. And if you guys have any contact with literary agents or anyone that knows any literary agents that you know of, please give Kaim, a notice or something like that, or give him a comment on his YouTube channel. That would be really awesome to help Kaim out because he's trying to get his book published, and the title of his book is called The Red Scarlet Violin, and he's currently working on a manga. You guys, it's really incredible. And I gotta say, Kaim knows how to make incredible manga, and of course, he's trying to get his children's book out there, which he probably explained already on his video that he's trying to get that published as well. And it'll be great if you guys can get him just, a heads up of any literary agent that can help him out, alright? That'll be awesome, alright? So good luck, Kaim. I'm hoping my friends can help you out to find literary agents as well, okay? So good luck. So let's get back to the whole situation about New York Comic Con, you guys, okay? So for those who are not familiar with New York Comic Con, like myself and everyone that practically knew about this convention longer than I have, but I gotta say that it has been, a great opportunity for fans alike to dress up, be participating in these wonderful, conventions, going to the vendors, check out the merchandise, meeting all the celebs, all life from, Hollywood A-listers to Marvel, cast to The Walking Dead to Japanese, idols and so much more, right? And New York Comic Con is known to have incredible way of bringing the modern edge for fans alike, like myself and everyone that likes Marvel comics, DC comics, comics from around the world, manga, you name it. It's a big pop culture icon for New York Comic Con in the Big Apple, right? So apparently, I've been hearing some news on my email, and I've been notified that the ticket prices has risen up. And I'm saying to myself, what is going on, right? And you're probably curious of how much it's going to cost us cosplayers to attend this convention, right? And my cosplayer friends are not happy about it, including myself, that is, right? So let's see how much it costs. So let's start off with the VIP, right? The VIP on their website of New York Comic Con, they said it's going to cost you $990.75, and it includes the service fee and the 8.8 sales tax. Yikes! Oh shit. Um. Sorry, YouTube didn't mean to curse right there. Forgive me. I didn't mean to do that, but that's expensive. Like literally, that's literally the expensive for VIP because that's like close to 1,000, don't you think, guys? Okay, let's go over to the 4 day to the hardcore fans who want to go to the convention for 4 days because you guys want to like go to all these vendors and meet all the celebs because they come in different days. So let's see how much it costs for 4 days. Holy cow! Oh my okay, Mm. If you know somebody like a staff member or a celebrity, like you have some connections with family or those that you work at a studio or whatnot, um, mm, wow. Okay, the 4 day pass is going to cost you around $321.17, and it includes all the fees or whatnot. So it's going to round up to like almost close to 400 something or more, right? So that's kind of damn, yikes. Alright, let's go over the individual passes since I'm the type of person that doesn't want to spend so much money on individual passes, so let's go over it, shall we? Okay, goddamn. Nope. Okay, Thursday is $93.09. That includes the whole shipping and handling or whatnot. If you want to mail in your badge from your house, your apartment, all that jazz, right? So that's Thursday, right? Friday's $98.53. Saturday, holy crap. Okay, it's gonna cost you $109.42, and Sunday, ugh, $98.53. Uh huh. And the only thing that's cheaper from what I'm looking at is only the kids. Meaning, like, you want to take your kids to Comic Con, which there's no problem with that because kids like to dress up or whatnot. It's probably going to cost them less, meaning like $34, which is not bad, you know. But for us adults here, yeah, they're definitely milky, that's for sure. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, can we just go over who's in charge of New York Comic Con? So I need to like make sure that we get our head on this, head in the game on here, right? So the person who's in charge of this whole thing of New York Comic Con, that is, and I'm not here to blacklist them or, give them any hate or whatever. They're doing their best they can to make us fans more excited for what's going to happen in the future. So the three people, right? The person who's in charge, like the president of New York Comic Con, his name is Lance Fencerman or whatever his name is. He's the president of Red Pop, and this is his picture right here. He kind of reminds me of the voice actor of SpongeBob. No offense, but he looks just like him. The next person who's also in charge with him of the group, her name is Christina Rogers. She's the also the founder of Red Pop along with him. And the vice president, his name is Mike Armstrong. So he kind of like is siding with the president of New York Comic Con. So you guys can see, yeah, like my complaint about this, it's outrageous how they risen their prices this damn high. Not quoting the late guy who mentions the whole taxes and the rent's too damn high. I'm not trying to quote on him, right? But it is definitely really too high for us. I'm sorry. Like, this is really outrageous. And I think I mentioned this a long time ago in a previous video, if you guys haven't seen it, that for us cosplayers, and this is my opinion, folks, just hear me out on this, okay? And don't take this the wrong way. And this is the truth, alright? I feel like for us cosplayers, like I'm a cosplayer, right? You guys probably never seen me before because I'm always dressing up, and you guys haven't seen me face to face, which you probably should. But I'm just saying out there, right, that for these prices going that damn high for us cosplayers, we put on the show, right? We're the ones that's dressing up, trying to like stand up, wanting all these photographers taking photos of us, being their magazine, their newspaper clippings, all these kind of things, to be in the front cover of everything and be on the news like New York One or NBC or any A-list news network that is. So people from around the world can check us out, right? But this is by far getting hectic, okay? I felt like, and I mentioned this in my previous video, right, that we cosplayers deserve a discount somehow. And I'm being honest, for anyone that dresses up, and this is the truth, guys, anyone that dresses up either a furry, a Marvel and DC, or something you come up with, or someone that really how to cosplay using mechanics or whatnot, we deserve a discount somehow. Because these prices, I mean, goddamn, it's like too damn expensive. It's like you have to take money from your bank account, your savings, or whatever you have in your job check, that is, right? Your freaking checkbook. And I don't want no one to have their checks bounced, but this is utterly ridiculous, to be honest with me. Like, I don't understand why the president of New York Comic Con, along with the vice president and his friends, had to like jack up the price. I know it's a popularity. I'm not a freaking idiot. That I know New York Comic Con is a big fan base. I get that, and we're probably trying to compete with San Diego. I get that, but it's too damn expensive. Like, what the hell? I recall that my friends would tell me like, "Hey Maggie, like near Comic Con back in 2011, like which I probably attend back then, right? It only cost them and cost me as well, like around mid $20 to $30 around there before the inflation and all the pandemic and all this kind of crap. Yeah, it was that affordable. But now seeing this, and I'm being honest, seeing these kind of prices are freaking outrageous. and whoever mentioned the Hunger Games, right? I don't know, it was on Twitter or on Facebook or whatnot, but yeah, they're definitely trying to pull this whole thing. And I think I told you guys from the very get go that this is the whole idea for them, right? They want to test us cosplayers, people who are just in middle class level, right? Thinking that if you can afford it, it's only meant for the people who can really, really afford it, meaning the top rich people, like the celebs or someone who has money. This is their tactic. They just want to test us to see how angry we get and see how we can reach our limits so we can afford it and see how we can like waste money like that with all the prices. It's just nuts, you know? And I feel bad for the vendors too. They probably say like, "Look, I'm just here to like put up my booth of my merchandise that I draw, that I sell body pillows, wallpaper scrolls, autographs here and there." But their booths are like what, like $300 just to sit at a table and just, showing their artwork and their merch or whatever, and they're just spending at a table that cost them an arm and a leg like $300. It's gonna be more than that, you know. So the artist alley, the vendors alley, the celebs who had to pick a table downstairs, it's gonna cost them more, and it's kind of crazy if you ask me. Like, think about it, guys. Like, do you think? And I'm being honest. Like, I want you guys to hear me out. This is all for everyone that attends New York Comic Con, like myself, right? Do you think it's crazy that we had to like risk our money savings that we saved from our jobs to like our tuition to everything, right? To go to a convention that we dress up and we just want to have fun, and these prices are just incredibly too, up the roof, up the creek with this? Like, what do you guys think? Like, let me know because this is getting out of control. I'm just saying, And I highly doubt anyone's gonna show up. Maybe the hardcore fans, maybe. I don't know if they're gonna try to like take every loan of their bank account just to attend a convention for 4 days. Are you nuts? you know? And this is the damn truth, guys. Like, think about it. Do you really want to spend this amount of money just to go to a big center that's going to cost you an arm and a leg? And not to mention that some of these vendors may scalp you or may cheat you based on their merch. I'm just being honest, I know they had to make a living somehow by they're working hard with their crochet or whatever, or doing their posters because they had to do a lot of printing. I get it. You want to like you had to afford it as well. But for us people, right? Us the little people, I hate to be in that category, but I'm being honest. We deserve better because all these prices nowadays are going up the roof. I get it that you coming from Boston, Connecticut, all these 50 states, and you want to go to New York Comic Con because you want to meet your favorite celebrity or get that certain merch that you wanted. But look at the prices, you guys. It's going to cost you not only to get an airplane, Amtrak, all these kind of things to get there. It's going to cost you more, you know? And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be frank, you guys. This is getting to the point where I'm not usually doing this whole thing where I'm not the person that wants to skip a convention because that's not my thing because I want to make new friends at a convention center. I really do. But seeing this is just drawing out of the line. I'm sorry. This is my first time ever. Well, not really my first time, but more like my second time that I skipped out on New York Comic Con. Not because of the pandemic, because they were trying to enforce that crap on me and everyone else, but some of them did, and apparently it was just too much because they know that hardly anyone showed up because they had to like do a small capacity because they don't want anyone to get sick, which I understand, you know. But this I think they're gonna lose the fan base. I'm not sure if a lot of people are gonna really risk their money just to like spend it on this. I mean, think about it, you guys. You're gonna spend nearly $1,000 on 4 days just to like walk around, buying the merch, doing your poses in photography or whatever, like modeling, doing some sponsorship or whatever. Is that really worth it? To me, I don't think so. It's not really worth it. I'm sorry, it's not. You know? I'm not gonna waste my banking savings all because, the president of Red Pop or whatever you want to call him and his friends need to make the bank. I don't get it. You know what I mean? This is clearly unfair. It really is not fair at all for us people that spend all our life savings to just go to conventions, meet up with our friends, hang out, experience different foods, different cultures, different unboxing, all these kind of things that people like influencers are looking forward to. And these prices, man, are just, like I said, it's really outrageous. It really does. I don't know whose idea was it. Was it the president's idea? I don't know. But whoever thought that, hey, look, they probably had a big, enormous meeting saying, "Hey, look, since the fan base is so big, let's just jack up the price because we're running out of money." You never ran out of money from the very beginning. Hello, are you that desperate? Are you that eager? And to be honest with you guys, another thing too, I just feel like it's another greedy thing they have. It's all greedy. They're becoming too greedy. I'm sorry to say this, but your three amigos or your three musketeers of greediness, you just want, the fan base to die. I don't know what it is. It's just plain wrong. Now half of my friends are thinking about it and they feel like, it's not really worth it. I'm sorry. It's time like this, like it's time to find other conventions to go to. If there's any conventions. The only convention I'm attending and it's the same center, I'm just going to probably go to MINYC. That's it. That's going to be the only convention I can attend that even though it's reasonable and I got it real fast, like you can see, I got my badge already. I'm ready to go. I'm going on Saturday. And this is the last time I'm going because for you to raise prices for the fans like me and everyone else that attend your convention is totally most the stupidest thing you ever done. You know? Like go like finding good sales because your sales are not going to plummet because you just decided to jack up the price. Oh, because you want to boost the fan base. So what? Just because you want to compete with San Diego, and I highly doubt, I'm going to be honest with you guys, San Diego is going to probably follow the same footsteps as New York. I'm being dead ass honest because whatever you see the prices with San Diego is the same damn prices over here in New York. It's not any different. It's just that they want to hide all these little fees, little taxes, which is not necessary. Because think about it. Okay, look, if you're going to get your badge, like I know I'm holding my badge of NMNYC, like right now, I'm holding it, right? It doesn't make any sense for you to like, include all these fees that you're shipping in the people who live around the city. It makes no sense to me. I really don't get it. I really don't. I don't know where you get the badges from, whoever makes them. I'm being honest. I swear to God. Whoever makes these badges, and I'm being totally honest, I don't know if it's coming from China or a different shipment or whatever, but you shouldn't like charge us a fee or a tax just because you're gonna ship us from the tri-state of New York. It makes no sense. Like for example, if someone lives in Manhattan, not that far from the Jacob Javits Center, which that's where it's located, by the way, right, guys? And you're gonna charge them a fee or shipping fee because they live around the area. How's that make any sense? Even though you want them to like get off their lazy butt and just meet at the Jacob Javits or go to their comic book store and pick it up. I'd rather do that to pick up at the Javits, like the Java Center, which I usually do, or mostly like just pick it up at a comic store. That's fine. But at the same time, it's like you want to charge us cosplayers and everyone else in the fan base an arm and a leg because you want to do the whole shipping, taxing, which is just all like really unnecessary. Like give me a break. You know. But overall, you guys, I'm just gonna end this video right now, this very moment, because I'm just infuriated by these prices. Because just looking at it, it just disgusts me. Because this is by far the worst idea these people ever come up with. And if you guys try to show up, I give you kudos for like even like wasting your entire life savings just to attend a con, just to walk around, just to getting merch. Is it worth it? I know you guys are hardcore fans. I get it. You really are wanting to meet these celebrities that badly, but it's like they're not going anywhere. They're just in their penthouses mostly, or going to like attend Broadway shows, or they're actually in a Broadway show. But at the same time, it's like if that's really worth it, then kudos for you. But if the reason behind all this, the whole reason why they jack up the price is because they're having these big stars are coming, probably the cast of Avengers Doomsday is coming, or probably the original cast from 80s movies or 90s movies that we grew up with that's going to be there. Something's happening. Something big is going to happen, and that's why they had to jack up the price. That's my theory. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But at the same time, it's like you don't have to raise the damn prices. It's not. It's totally unnecessary. I'm being honest. But other than that, you guys, I feel like me and Maggie, unfortunately, like you guys probably won't see me in your Comic Con. I do apologize. I was hoping that I will attend, either Friday or Saturday, just to say hi to you guys, just to meet in person, so you guys can see who I'm going to be cosplaying as. But unfortunately, seeing these prices, yeah, it ain't happening. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. Because I just want to like at least spend time with my friends and your Comic Con. Grab a bite to eat, try there are new foods out there, but apparently those foods are now damn expensive too. Like think about it. Not to mention the food in the Jacob Javits Center, and I gotta be honest, it's just really pathetic and really idiotic if you ask me. Like $10 for a dumpling, like this kind of dumpling, like this big for $10, right? And then you have a burger that's 12, then a soda that's $8. Like I'd rather bring my bottle of water, and they're gonna probably be petty saying, "Oh, you can't bring a bottle of water in a Jacob Javits Center." But over here, it's like it costs you an arm and a leg. So what could be any different? Like think about it. It makes no sense. But enough of me, ranting, you guys. I think you heard enough of me, going off steam. But I'm just angry, guys. And most of my friends are not going to be attending, and it's pretty sad if you ask me. But for you, my fellow Hellfire Club members, and of course cosplayers around the world, I want to hear you in the comment section. What do you guys think of the prices in your Comic Con? Are you guys attending? And kudos for you. You are attending. That's great. But other than that, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please let me know what you guys think about it because this is just outrageous, alright? I just hope you guys don't really waste all your savings because you guys deserve better and we deserve every chance to go to other conventions, not just all in New York, but there's other conventions that you can attend that they won't jack up the price like crazy, like this, alright? But other than that, you guys, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible Hellfire Club members and subscribers. I want to thank you all. And in the near future, right, hopefully by next year or the year before, I'm going to probably, come up with some cool ass action figures based on my avatar. You guys can tell that I did a poll last time of which action figures should I do about my avatar. And of course, I'll be doing a Q&A, sooner than rather than later. I'm going to try to do my best to get more people, submitting their questions, which they're supposed to be doing. And the reason why I didn't do it last Friday was because I had a family emergency. So I know it's not an excuse, but I had to take care of something. And another thing too, like I'll try my best to see how many people are going to be submitting their questions to me. So don't forget to submit your questions on my community post. Alright, don't be shy. I just want to like hear your questions out and follow the rules of what kind of questions you can ask me. Okay. But on that, you guys, like, I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, as well as subscribe. Alrighty, guys? And don't forget to follow my social media platforms as well as support Kind Ken. Alright, guys? So, rock on. Alright? So, this is your Hellfire leader, Maggie Negan, the Walking the Fangirl 27 saying off. See you in the next video. Love you guys. Peace out.